That was you. Okay.
Sophia. Wait, you the cart one? No, you're the block.
Yeah. Let's do the cart first. Now, one of the things about the cart that I want to highlight that's important is the fact that I know it's not possible to have no friction, but let's go with, we know it's low friction. To make it easy, I told you guys to go with no friction just so we can get out of the way. So, hold your boards in a way that that we can all see them. Okay. Take the block boards and let's put these aside so that we can't see them for the moment. Okay. All right. So let's check these out. Okay. Check this one out. All right, that looks good. What do you guys have over here? Okay. Someone just changed their board based upon majority rules over there. Okay. Yes, she saw that her board did not match the rest of the people.
No, we just realized it was wrong.
No.
All right.
You realized you saw it.
Well, all right, so. Whoa, shots fired. All right. So, Kaylin, tell us what was on your board a moment ago, and then what did you do to change it?
We had a force of the hand arrow like on the last, whatever you want to call it.
I would call it force diagram.
Force diagram. Yeah, I forgot. Well, because the hand isn't pushing it at that moment, but we thought because it was still, the cart was still moving at that point, like it needed an arrow to show it was moving.
Okay. Other groups had conversations similar to this, yes?
Yeah.
Who else had a conversation like this? What did you guys talk about?
We didn't think that it would be the hand, the force of the hand, but we thought that because the car was still like moving in that direction, that there might be a force going in that direction. But then we decided that we didn't want that
All right.
because there's no force.
There is no force.
Well, because like there's nothing that we can see that would be making it move besides the hand that isn't there anymore.
Okay. What's that?
I said he slipped up with by saying there's no force.
Well, I don't know if there is a force or not. I mean, that's the whole point, is we're going to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? George, what were you saying?
I was just saying that I agree with Brendan
About what?
about the force diagram.
Well, what about it?
How that there shouldn't be an arrow at the last one.
There should not be.
Right.
Why not?
Because there's no force.
Yeah, but it's moving.
Yeah, but it's a force for acceleration.
It's not necessarily that there's no force, it's the fact that there's like, the force would be friction, but it's a frictionless car. Well, not frictionless, but less friction, but we're assuming it's frictionless. So the only force that would really be applied to it would be friction, but because the car is...
But what way would the frictional force be?
Against the way it's moving.
It'd be the opposite way.
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
the
about a
hand-
force to the
But the
right.
thing that's making it go to the right is the hand, and there's no more hand
And the
anymore.
hand's not on.
So
It's just staying at a constant
it's constant now.
All right, hold on. Sophia, you said something, and I want to make sure we got it. What did you say?
I don't think I said it.
she's like, I don't think I did. I did not. Okay, so let's try to do this then. Let's talk about the motion. Let's talk about the motion. Okay. What's that? Like, I don't think I did say anything. I don't.
She didn't.
She did, and in fact, she had a very insightful comment. But I think it was like in the moment, and then like it came out, and then it went back.
Do you know what it was?
I do.
Okay.
I was listening.
How
So,
was it?
well, I'm not leading. I'm just facilitating here,
Sophia doesn't
people.
even remember what she said.
It's fine. It's fine. Here's what I want to know. Okay. Is there anywhere where the car's accelerating?
Yeah.
Okay. So on your board, under or over each cart, I want you to either say velocity is equal, acceleration is equal, or velocity and put an arrow in the direction, and then acceleration and arrow in the direction. Sometimes acceleration is 0, sometimes acceleration is not, sometimes velocity is 0, sometimes it's not. Okay? So over each car or below each car, give me an indication of acceleration, 0 or direction, and velocity 0 or direction.
Well, isn't it above the car?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, 0.
Yes, A or
It's not 0 though.
There's more.
Because here it's accelerating. So what would it be? This is 0 though.
So
No.
I don't know, but it's going, it's like increasing. And then here it's not.
we do count acceleration and velocity arrows.
V equals
What
0.
number, like, how do we know what number?
Oh, the last
We
one,
can
the
figure out what
velocity,
exact.
I think it's
and
just say.
is there an acceleration?
Alright, so it's accelerating.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Right, it's not accelerating because there's still no force pushing it to the right. It's weird.
So is the answer?
Yes, it's still constant.
Oh, they just did arrows.
Constant.
Or just 0? Oh, yeah. Wait, is it constant or?
What's this one?
No, there's no acceleration.
Arrow's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
there's
true
zero
about
acceleration because it's not
We
moving.
can do that.
Yeah, I was just, I just did
Because
it.
it's not like gaining.
And then they're both 0.
Velocity?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Don't mind the handwriting, you probably can't read.
It works.
Okay, ready's actually, I mix my words.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Everyone in the comments say what you think about her handwriting.
Hey, listen, like and subscribe. That's all I'm saying. Smash that like button.
I think I am subscribed.
I'm subbed.
All right, y'all ready?
He was like, I got 100 subscribers, and I don't know how, and we're laughing because we bought some bots for him. Yeah, I'll do that just for Mr. Pato.
We should get Mr. Pat his golden play button.
Mr. Pat is good, trust me.
If you get one, you hang it up. Diamond play button.
All right, so let's look over here. Lexi, coach us up. What'd you guys do?
So, acceleration and velocity are 0 because it's just sitting there during like the first one. And then for the second picture when the hand is pushing it, it's accelerating and there's velocity. And then in the last picture, there's velocity, but since it's constant, there's no acceleration.
Good job.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You guys also have that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Lauren, let us in on your conversation.
About all of them?
Well, I don't, what are you guys were just having a conversation. I want to be part of it.
No, George asked how's the velocity like he just wondered why acceleration is 0.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Forget I said that. I just realized.
Well, tell us what you're thinking.
Well, I was thinking of acceleration, not velocity. Because I thought it was like accelerating, but it's not. But I was thinking of velocity.
Okay.
It's fine. We had it right.
Okay. Well, I'm not about like just having right answers, right?
Yeah.
It's about trying to make some meaning here. All right. What do you guys have, Charlie? What do you guys have on yours?
We put down, the first one is 0 velocity, 0 acceleration. Second one, the velocity and acceleration are moving to the right. Then the last one, the acceleration is 0 and the velocity is moving.
How can the acceleration be 0 if it's moving to the right?
Because it's constant. It's not accelerating anymore. It's just staying, there's no friction.
The speed is not changing.
There's no friction, so it's not decelerating.
So it's not speeding up or slowing down.
No.
Okay, I guess then this leaves me just with one last question. So your force diagrams seem to be okay, at least they match each other. That's good, right? No one's a Jedi, so once you stop pushing it, there's no more force, right?
That was me.
Although how sweet would that be? Don't try to force choke anybody, all right?
I'm gonna go.
That's it, it's the end of class. Let me ask you this then. I would like to know this. Can you and your group develop a rule that's going to connect the motion of the carts to the force diagram in terms of whether the forces are balanced or unbalanced? So when you look at the force diagrams and you analyze the motion of the carts, is there a rule that you guys can develop? Check with your neighbors now.
I don't know.
Okay?
I think if it's accelerated, forces are uneven, right?
Are we gonna write it down?
Yes.
Like the,
Oh my God.
On your whiteboard, if you could write down your rule, that would be awesome.
And when it's accelerating, all the forces should be equal to each other.
Can't reach
Okay.
it, I
Good rule. Good job, man.
Okay.
Wait, Mr. Pettit, we're comparing the force diagram.
No, you
The house
basically.
balance.
So this is like this is going.
Well, actually, we do say
You drew.
You're making
Where it looks like it's slowing down.
Alright, what's everyone writing?
Oh, I didn't read that. I didn't.
I literally don't.
are you talking about like the thing the sheet you gave us yesterday?
Here, the
Yeah.
forces are unbalanced.
Oh,
I feel like we got the Gettysburg Address.
You, that's literally just say like Lincoln uses,
Here, what do you know about the forces?
yeah, Lincoln reminds the people the loss.
They're balanced.
And the right feature that they were fighting for their kids in order to keep them.
The Gettysburg Address was Civil War, right?
Lincoln was allowed.
That is very.
We have
We need to write it?
yes, please.
I forgot.
What happened?
What was the problem?
I want you to connect the balanceness of the forces to the motion.
Well,
Right
when
here.
that ends,
You guys all right? What's happening?
Is that it?
What's happening?
We're good.
Are you sure?
when there's acceleration, the forces are uneven.
But, no, but the.
I definitely did not.
What's that?
When there's acceleration, forces are uneven.
Unbalanced.
Unbalanced, Sophia.
Wait, repeat it.
I didn't even write.
What did you say?
When there's
Wow.
acceleration.
All right. You guys ready?
No.
Who said no?
Me.
Oh. She's like, I said no.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Alright, now.
In a simpler way.
Okay. What's it say?
Forces balance.
Good job.
Acceleration is 0, and then when the forces are unbalanced, they're
Should've been the other way around.
Okay. So the cause and effect. We'll that's a good question. So does anyone have what Lauren has? Okay. Lexi, what do you guys have?
if there's acceleration, then the force diagram is not balanced, and then if there's not acceleration, then it's balanced.
Okay. Saheth, what do you guys have?
We said that balanced force means equal force diagram, unequal diagram means unbalanced force.
Sure. That's our definition of balanced and unbalanced forces. How does that relate to the motion of the object, though? The acceleration and the velocity?
Oh, acceleration makes it unbalanced.
If there's acceleration, the forces are unbalanced.
So there is still symmetry. That's the thing.
Are we done? Okay. Listen, put your boards between the file cabinets, please. I moved you guys. Put your boards between the file cabinets. We'll pick this up tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.